One could say that we always need some element of a drug war. There's this need for a new demon drug. Every society needs a boogeyman.
One vital factor in Jim's death was this.
Nicotine is one of the most addictive substances out there.
A major factor in the dramatic decline in U.S. smoking rates is the advent of alternative delivery mechanisms for nicotine, especially e-cigarettes. Vaping isn't completely risk-free, but is far less harmful than smoking tobacco, according to the British Royal College of Physicians. Laboratory tests of e-cigarette ingredients, in vitro toxicological tests, and short-term human studies suggest that e-cigarettes are likely to be far less harmful than combustible tobacco cigarettes, according to the National Academies of Sciences, Engineering, and Medicine. But instead of welcoming this wildly successful smoking cessation technology, state and federal regulators are making e-cigarettes harder to access.
So do you think we're entering a new era of prohibition for tobacco products?
We are definitely on that path. There's been a ton of moral panic around electronic cigarettes, partially driven by adults, but mostly driven by the fact that a lot of teens were taking it up.
Journalist Jacob Greer is the author of The Rediscovery of Tobacco, which argues that the war on smoking has become counterproductive. His article, Welcome to the Nicotine Prohibition Era, appeared in a recent issue of Reason magazine.
Tobacco is arguably one of the most destructive drugs in the world. It kills more than 400,000 Americans every year, so there's a very understandable desire to encourage people to smoke less. Now with vaping, it's helping smokers quit. On the initiation level, more people are taking up vaping instead of smoking. So the latest numbers among youth are that while yes, vaping is obviously higher than it was several years ago, smoking is all but disappearing.